I am ending this show on a high note. We are almost at the very tail end of NADA 2025 here in New Orleans. And I could not let this day end, this entire crazy weekend, without talking to my sister from another mister.
Yes.
Kathy Gilbert. Don't we look like each other? We're twins. I know. I love this girl. You are my sister.
Yes,
How are you?
I'm wonderful.
How's everything going over there?
You know, actually, it's been going pretty good.
Yeah, good.
You know, and we've had customers that are coming in, and the customers that are coming are the ones that want to talk to us. And it's been a rocky up and down, we all know. But at the end, you had people that wanted to talk, they had questions, they wanted to see, and that makes it worthwhile.
Yeah.
So I love it.
So we love talking to dealers. I mean, you know, you can't, for people like us, this is when we go and we make the glad handing and stuff like that. So for those of you who don't know who Kathy Gilbert is, she is an automotive legend. What was that big award you got from, come on, I know you hate talking about yourself, but it was so good. It was like Trailblazer or something. What was it?
No, I've gotten a lot of awards, but the best one is
what was your favorite?
Being recognized from NAMAN, right? Yes. So when I look at one of the benefits of me being here is I represent our minority dealers. So I'm Kathy Gilbert. I am the senior director for our minority dealer women retail, and I support our minority dealers: African American, Asian American, Native American, Hispanic. But I also support our women dealers and our women of influence, which I love. And so this gives me that opportunity to see them. It's like old homeschool, right? Everybody's coming in. You're seeing old faces who've moved around within the industry and who keep doing great things. So that part I love. But I also really love the women that I get to see that I can introduce to women in automotive.
I know.
I can tell them about our conference is coming up August 3rd through the 6th.
August 3rd through the 6th, Nashville.
And we're looking for speakers. We're looking for sponsors. We're looking for people in our industry that support women. And it's not just about women, even though we love women, but it's also about the men who love women. Because the men who love women are the ones that will help us to make a change and do something.
I often tell men, I mean, it's called Women in Automotive, but men, do you have women who work for you? Do you have women who work with you? Do you want to see women succeed?
Right.
Then this conference is for you.
That's exactly right. And you find the ones that are seeing their daughters now, or their sisters, or the wives that are getting more involved. All of a sudden, it's like they see the industry a little bit different. And those are the ones that we want to be part of Women in Automotive, to be part of the organization. And last year we celebrated our 10th year. So I'm one of the original founders. And it's so good to see the stability of the organization, to see the women that are so involved, and to see the companies that recognize the importance of women in their businesses, and they're supporting us.
Yeah.
So again, I think it's wonderful, and it's a great opportunity for me. And this is my 29th NADA. I started when I was knee high to a grass.
I mean, over here.
That was the baby.
Yeah, I know, because I'm older than you. And this year also marked, became a TEDx speaker.
Yes. TEDx was good, talking about just women in the industry and some of the challenges. And I love talking about my dad, because I looked up to him. I wanted to be like him, but in the profession he was in, he was a tile setter, and he was a general contractor, and that wasn't the work for girls. So I was like, okay, well, I want to do that. And there were a lot of things as I was growing up where it was like that wasn't designed for girls, but women can do anything. And I'm glad to be one of the voices to let them know that, hey, you can do whatever you want.
Well, at Women in Automotive, of which I'm a board member as well, at Women in Automotive, you spearhead the mentorship program.
Yes.
So just spend a minute talking about why mentorship matters, and then let's talk about the program. Is that all right?
Yes. So mentoring, I've had a mentor most of my career, someone that I could talk to, that I trusted, that would tell me the good and the bad, right? That would ask me questions and that would push me and challenge me.
In the right direction that you wanted to go to.
Correct.
Right.
Because mentors They ask you questions and then they share their experience to help you guide and navigate your own path. And I will tell you that mentors, I've had men and women mentors, and it is a different experience because now you're not trying to hit those bumps by yourself. Now you have someone that can help you navigate around because they've done it, they've been through it, they've had that experience. And so when I think of mentoring, I think of it as one of the most important things that I, as a leader, can do is to give back and to help other women that are going through that journey because it's not always easy, especially in automotive. And so when you have a group of women, when you have a strong community that's working with you, then we can all be successful. So I love it.
So what about the mentorship program? I know you took your time and made sure it was something that addressed every pitfall, downfall, challenge that usually comes with a mentorship program, and you came out with something that is super strong and very, very effective. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
So I would tell you the mentoring program that Women in Automotive offers is really about how do you pair up our industry leading women with the young ladies that are coming in this industry and that are looking for whether it's strategic, guidance, help me make the right decision on this job, help me figure out what skills do I need to build my portfolio so I can do better. And so with the program, it allows us to pair up those senior ladies, senior women, as well as men.
Right?
We need more men, so come on. But it allows us to pair them up so you have that one-on-one conversation. But we've also partnered with some CEOs that are saying, I don't have the time to do the one-on-one as much as I'd like. So we do kind of group mentoring where that CEO, we can get them in front of a group of women.
Because I can see some people also saying, I think I do better in a group setting as well.
Yeah. Because different things, you have some people that takes a little bit longer to warm up, but when you have a group and a couple women that are experiencing the same thing, then all of a sudden we can have a conversation and I can learn from what you're going through and the advice that is being given to you. So, it's exciting. I think it's an exciting time in our industry. There's some changes that's coming and it helps us all as we build this community and work together to make this community stronger.
So where can they find some more information?
So you can always go to Women in Automotive, www.womeninautomotive.com, womeninautomotive.com. Go check out our website and please look into coming to visit us at the conference, joining us.
Now, the conference is in Nashville later this year, but we also are starting to do regional conferences as well.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So can you tell us anything about that?
So
certain select cities that might be coming to your town?
That is correct. The website will help provide any of those locations. But what we do is we know that a lot of people can't come to the big conference like NADA. And a lot of dealers sometimes won't let them even out of the stores. So we do the local meetings, which we call WIA socials, and we're doing them in different places. We have one coming up in Florida, and we do them in different places. And the idea is to get the local community of women within like a 50-mile radius together so they get a chance to meet each other, those that are in their local communities, build that community as well. But they also get to learn more about what we do, what programs are out there, as well as they hear some great speakers.
Networking, baby.
That is true. That is true.
I know. I make no bones about it. My work at Women in Automotive is something that I'm most proud of.
Yes, I'm very passionate about it.
I know.
Because again, they need us. And the young women, when I talk to them, even, we had an event with the Northwood students, and Women in Automotive support the Northwood University as well as Kaiser. But when you see the young ladies and the young people that are out there, they don't see it the same way that we see the industry.
Why? How do they see it?
Because they got technology, they got AI, they're more social, everybody's kind of engaged. Well, I like talking to people. They're like, no, what do I need to talk to you for? I'm just texting you. And as a matter of fact, we got everybody here, right? So I think when we look at their generation as they come up, the tools and technology that they have available, there's still that piece of that human, the data, the experiences that we can bring. And I think it helps. They're not as limited, if you will, as I think I was when I started in this industry some 30 years ago. So any way that we can help them. And
because I remember you telling that story about how there were many, many rooms that you walked into. Not only were you the only person who was a female, you were the only person of color.
That is correct.
Also. So
yes. And it takes, it takes time, and to be able to share those stories with not only the next generation, but also the women that are looking at how do they advance their career and stay in automotive, because we tend to lose a lot of women in automotive because they don't feel respected, they don't feel understood, and we want to make sure that they know there's a place for all women and all men who love women in automotive.
well, there you have it. Okay. Anything else we need to tell people? I mean, I know you mentioned Kaiser University, and we have that great Women in Automotive Scholarship with Kaiser.
Yes.
Would you like to talk a little bit about that?
So I don't know as much, but what I will say, Kaiser has been a great partner to us in terms of helping us provide educational opportunities through either the scholarship, and there's also
it's not a small scholarship. It's like $20,000 scholarship.
Yes. So anyone that's looking at how do I get more information and get better educated in this industry, we have places and resources. So I say, if you have any questions, reach out to Women in Automotive online, or you can reach out to any of the board members, because we are always here to answer questions, as well as to kind of help drive more community engagement.
Yeah, speaking of community engagement, we'd love it if you would follow Women in Automotive on our social media channels.
Yes.
We're on Insta, the Facebook, all the things. So go check us out on whichever social media channel you enjoy, and please be sure to follow us. What else? Is there anything else we should say about Women in Automotive? Because I already got my cowboy hat ready for Nashville. I don't have the footwear yet.
No. So I haven't laid it out. Now that, we finish, we're putting the closing chapters on this book in ADA, then I can focus on that one. But I will say it's going to be fun.
Oh, it always is.
A good time.
It is always a good time at the Women in Automotive Conference. If you've been there, then you know.
That is correct.
If you haven't, you need to come and check it out for yourself. You will love it.
Yes.
All right. Guess who's coming up next on my broadcast, our final broadcast?
Please tell me.
Super tall guy.
Super tall guy.
Sammy Vukas.
Excellent.
We love Sammy Vukas.
Yeah, he is going to be great.
He is. He's our COO of DEP, and he's going to be up next. But for right now, we are almost closing down this show, baby. What? NADA New Orleans 2025, almost in the books. Come on back to see Sam Vukas talk to you. Coming back from the Expo Hall floor here in New Orleans.
Yes.
Thank you very much, my sister.
Always my pleasure.
I love you, Kathy Gilbert. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.